Hey art friends, today we're going to draw Seaking from Pokemon. I hope you're going to follow along with me. You have a marker, some paper, and also something to color with at the very end. We're going to first start by drawing Seaking's eye in the top left of our paper. We're going to draw a circle about this size. Then we're going to draw a smaller circle in the top left. This is for the highlight to make his eyes look shiny. Then let's color in the big circle. Then we can draw another circle that goes around his pupil. All right, now that we finished his eye, let's draw his unicorn, his horn next. We're going to draw a curved line. We're going to draw it right here next to his eye. Then we can draw the horn part, or an upside down V that starts on the left side, goes up, comes back down on the right side. Now let's draw his mouth. Right below his horn, we're going to draw a straight line like this. And then right at the end, we can curve it down. Now he's a unicorn fish, but he also has vampire teeth. So we're going to draw two more smaller V's pointing down. Now we're going to draw his lips. We're going to draw a curve that goes up and also a curve that goes down. And we can connect the top part of his lip. We're going to go all the way around, down, and then connect at the bottom of his mouth. Now we're going to draw his body. We're going to draw a curved line that comes up from his lips, connects to his horn. Then we're going to imagine that going behind his horn, coming out the top. And we're going to draw a big curve that goes over the top of his eye, comes back down and stops, but we're going to stop lower than his mouth. So if we were to draw a straight line across, we're stopping below his mouth. Now we can draw his first fin. We're going to draw a curve that starts inside his body, goes out, and it touches that sideline. Now we're going to draw another line just like this, except we're going to start close and then curve away from his body. And we're going to come back in and draw another curve that comes down further. Cool. All right, now we can connect the bottom of this by curving up. And it looks like we're creating a U, letter U. Then we can do a wavy line that comes back up and connects to the top line. Now let's add one more line in the center of his fin that curves out like that. And we finished his side fin. Now let's draw the rest of his body, curving. We're going to curve underneath his lip right here. We're going to curve down and into his fin. All right, now we can draw his other fin over here on the left side. We're going to draw a curve that comes out. And we're going to draw another curve right next to it that looks a lot like the first one. Then we're going to draw the outside part of the fin, this wavy part right here. So we're going to curve, come back up, curve back down, and then curve around and connect. It's a little tricky, so if you need more time, remember you can pause the video to draw that line. Now he has a horn, vampire teeth, and also a fin that looks like a mohawk. So we're going to draw a curve that's right in the middle of his eye. We're going to curve up. And then we're going to curve back down. We're going to come all the way back down and then connect into his body. All right, now he's got a bunch of big fins back here that make him look a little bit like a butterfly. This is one of the coolest Pokemons I've ever seen. So we're going to come out like this. We're going to curve up. And we're going to go really high. Now we're going to draw the butterfly part, or the outside of his fin. So we're going to curve around like this. And then we're going to start curving back into this fin, but we don't want to connect it. Leave a little gap right there. Then we're going to curve back out to draw the rest of this fin, but it really does look like a butterfly wing. Isn't that cool? This big, huge fin. Now we're going to draw the other tail fin that's on the other side, or the back of his body. So we're only going to draw parts of it, but we want it to look very similar to this one. So we're going to start here. We're going to curve up, back down, and then right before his fin, we're going to curve and connect it in. So that curve right there looks like this curve also. Now at the very bottom down here, we're going to draw a little piece of fin that looks a lot like this shape right here. So we're going to start here, curve out, around, and then we're going to curve back up. He looks super 3D because we drew this fin first, and because this one's behind everything else, we only drew parts of it sticking out. We finished the overall shape of Seaking, except he has a lot more details on his body and on his fins. So let's first draw the stripes on his back. We're going to draw a curve that comes down beside his eye and goes past this side fin right here. So we're a little lower. Then we're going to draw a line that comes back up. Then we're going to draw a W. We're going to come down, back up, down again, and then connect to his back. Then he has two stripes right underneath his eye. So draw a curve. Then we're going to draw a bigger curve that comes underneath. Then we're going to repeat those same steps to draw one more that's a little smaller. On the back of his body, he has 4 spots. We're going to draw 4 ovals. This one's big, this one's a lot smaller. And we can draw half of an oval because it's behind his fin. And we can draw a smaller one over here way in the back. Let's add the spots to his fins. We're going to draw a big spot right here and a smaller spot right next to it. Then on his left fin, let's draw another spot that's big and a smaller one that's connected to his body. On his big tail fins, let's add a big spot up here at the top and then add 2 smaller ones below it. We can add another spot here and here. And we're going to add 2 more at the very bottom. We're going to draw a big one and a little small one. Now we got 4 more spots. We're going to draw them on the back part. We're going to draw a big spot and a smaller spot above it. And we'll draw a big spot down here and a small spot right next to it. Okay, let's add the last little details, which are these curved lines to give his fins texture. So we're going to draw a long curve and then a short curve. And we'll draw a couple curves on the back of his fin. Let's add 2 here. And they can also connect to the spots. Then let's add a big curve right here and also a smaller curve right below it. We could draw a little one coming out here. And then also 3 down here at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Now you don't really have to draw these exactly where I'm adding them. You can just use your creativity to add them where you want. I'm going to add 2 at the very bottom. All right, we did it. We finished drawing Seaking. Now we're not completely finished with our drawings though because we need to color it. This part I'm going to fast forward, but at the end you guys can pause it to match the same coloring. We did it. We finished coloring Seaking. He turned out awesome. I hope you're going to take the time to color your drawings. Also, you can pause the video to match the same coloring. I used orange for his body, light brown on his horn, pink on his lips, and also green back here on his tail fins. Remember, it's not important that your drawing looks exactly like mine. The most important thing is to have fun and to practice. I promise the second time you draw Seaking, he'll turn out even better than the first time. And we'll see you later, art friends. Goodbye.